Hello, Indian Health staff. Emma Giggers here. I am going to be giving a quick presentation over cyberbullying, what it looks like, ways we can prevent it within our classrooms, and how to handle it with our students in the event that they do face cyberbullying. So as I'm going through this, I will have us stop and have conversation and turn and talk to one another. But let's go ahead and get started. So what is cyberbullying? We all know what cyberbullying is, but just to give you the exact definition from stopbullying.gov, it says cyberbullying is bullying that takes place over digital devices like cell phones, computers, and tablets. It can occur through SMS, text message, apps, online and social media, forums, or even gaming where people can view, participate in, or share content with one another. Cyberbullying also includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, false, or mean content about someone else. So when I went ahead and looked up our own district policy on cyberbullying, it's very brief. All the handbook says about cyberbullying is that teachers will educate users about appropriate online behavior, including interacting with other individuals on social networking websites and chat rooms, as well as on cyberbullying awareness and response. So I know I personally plan to go a little more in depth in my classroom with my students on cyberbullying, just because as third graders, so many of them do have phones and social media apps like TikTok and whatnot, and so having that discussion with them on cyberbullying. So just a few statistics on cyberbullying. So the most common type of online harassment are mean comments. 35% of students who were surveyed had said they have before sent a screenshot of someone's status or a photo in a group message to laugh at them. 61% of teens who report being bullied say they were bullied due to their appearance. 56% of online harassment victims reported that they had been harassed on Facebook. I know our students are too young for Facebook. Heck, they even think Facebook isn't cool. It's for the old people, but a lot of cyberbullying does take place on Facebook. And then 7 in 10 young people experience cyberbullying before they hit the age of 18. So that's awful to think about. 14 plus kids in each of our classrooms face cyberbullying, but it is unfortunately the truth. And then here are some statistics on what cyberbullying, how they impact some of our students. So 41% of students who have been cyberbullied say they develop social anxiety. 37% developed depression. 26% of students had suicidal thoughts due to cyberbullying. 26% delete their social media profile, which I think is a great way to react to it and how to handle it, although they shouldn't have to delete their social media due to that. 25% have self-harmed themselves. 25% have just stopped using social media altogether. Another great reaction to it. 20% of students have skipped class due to cyberbullying to avoid classmates or peers who I assume did the cyberbullying to them. 14% developed an eating disorder that goes in hand with how they say that 61% were bullied due to their appearance, and then 9% have abused drugs or alcohol as a result. So, what do we do about this? These numbers are alarming. It's not okay. We need to help our kids. So what are we going to do? So a few prevention techniques. First, to debunk the misperceptions about digital behavior, let our students know it's not normal to get online, to leave hateful comments, or to bully people. I'm sure they see on TikTok or on, those viral videos or popular people's Instagrams, so many mean comments are left, but they need to know that's not how social media should be working, and debunk those thoughts that they might have. Build empathy and understanding with our students, of course, just like we do with everything. Be sure to teach online safety skills for our students, and then equipping young people with strategies to reject digital abuse in their lives. So teach them how to stand up for themselves and how to not let it faze them. A few more, again, from stopbullying.gov. So first, it's important that we notice the cyberbullying, be aware of what they're doing, especially when they're using their devices here at school. Always be checking and seeing what's going on. Talk and have open conversations with our students on what exactly cyberbullying is, if they've experienced it, if they've maybe done some cyberbullying in the past. I know it'll be hard for them to admit that, but kind of letting them know that, we've all made mistakes, but now that they are educated on it and get an idea of what it is, they can prevent it in the future. Documenting is important. Keeping a record on what's happening. Take screenshots if you see it. Print things off. That'll make things easier if for some reason you have to take or report this to the law or higher up. By having these documentations, it will help. So which goes to number 4, report. Make any reports of cyberbullying that you're aware of, whether it be to administration or the school counselor or parents, or even higher up, depending on the severity of it. And then number 5, just be supportive with your students. Have a positive relationship with them. Let them know that they can trust you and they can come to you if any issues do arise regarding cyberbullying. So I hope this will open up for discussion with us, and I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Thanks.